After 13 rounds of painstaking consultations, the curtain has fallen on the first stage of China-US trade talks. On Wednesday, January the 15th, 2020, Chinese and US leaders put their names on what's known as Phase 1 of the China-US trade deal. First, congratulations to the two teams of negotiators and to everyone who has weighed in to bring things this far. It's been an unprecedented endeavor, covering substantial scope and astronomical volumes. The deal spans 9 chapters, including tariffs, agriculture, IP protection, currency, and technology. Some of the most pressing concerns from both sides have been addressed. Now, China's tone has remained consistent, making necessary and acceptable commitments while refusing to do the impossible. No problem buying more US products, including agricultural products, if they cater to Chinese people's needs for a better life and are based on market principles. No problem opening further to foreign investments with additional level playing field policies. And no problems with enforcing greater IP protection. Washington may claim that such compromises stem from its pressure, but China has already been working on these areas at its own pace. The tempo has just picked up in recent years, along with deeper domestic reforms. Take IP protection, for example. China has agreed to further strengthen the protection of commercial secrets and IP and to crack down harder on online IP violations. The two sides will also cooperate on judicial protection and the transfer of IP-related criminal cases. On the US side, Chinese companies' commercial secrets and IP in the US market shall also be guaranteed, improving the business environment for Chinese investors. Way before the trade war broke out, China had made innovation a national-level policy. In 2015, Chinese President Xi Jinping raised innovation as the #1 keyword in China's development concept. Last year, China ranked 14th on the World's Innovation Index, published by the United Nations, establishing itself as a world innovation leader. Now, the Phase 1 deal will be another impetus for China to do an even better job at a faster pace. This 80-page text will take time for people to digest, and the impact on both economies will take time to show, but it will clearly inject a dose of certainty to businesses from both sides. Tariffs are expected to go into downward trend, bilateral trade more balanced. For the world's economy, which is expected to shrink by 0.8% in 2020, the deal is no less than a much-needed shot in the arm. The past 2 years have also been a win for diplomacy. Never before have $2 trillion countries with nuclear weapons been able to resolve complex differences in such a peaceful, unfruitful manner. Whatever the differences, if we can sit down and talk, we've already shown the world we can be adults. Now the key lies in implementation on both sides. The bulk of the tariffs introduced over the past 22 months still remain. China hopes they will be gradually phased out if the Phase 1 deal goes smoothly and leads to more meaningful solutions. The US also has to keep its part of the commitments. Remember, mutual respect and equality rather than seeking unilateral wins.